Indianapolis is one of the most largest cities not located on a navigable body of water. It was admitted to the Union in 1816, with Washington Street being considered its main street for transportation. The name Indianapolis largely in part comes from the state name, Indiana, which means land of the Indians or Indian land, and polis, the Greek word for city. Some historical facts about the city are its railroads, its wool warehouses, its grain productions, the Indiana State Fair, the Indy 500, and the Ku Klux Klan. In 2018, Indianapolis' population was measured to be about 873,000 citizens. A 2010 census labeled Indianapolis' population as being 61.8% white and 27.5% African American, with Asians, Indians, Filipinos, Japanese, and Vietnamese rounding off the remainder of that number. In the third quarter of 2017, blacks topped the chart in Indiana on being the most unemployed. In fact, all over the nation, African Americans are listed and top the polls on being the most unemployed.
2017 continued a disturbing trend in Indianapolis, with the city setting a new record for most homicides for the third straight year.
Yeah, what's happening with it? We in my ghetto now. You know what I mean? 42nd and Critton in Indianapolis, Indiana, behind the Fairgrounds. This my old house. This the garage right here. You know what I'm saying? You see my name on the wall. Been there for years. That been up there for about 20 years, man. Lil David. You know what I'm saying? With the bar Simpson. Then you come down here. Check out my garage. Look at that. Big forks in there. You know what I mean? I'm gangster disciple with it, you know what I mean? But that been there ever since I was a baby, and that's forks in the air, but that's BD though. That don't say GD. If you look closely to it, that's BD with the forks in the air. You know what I mean? So this been going on for years, man. Gotten a lot of fights around here. Lost a lot of people around here, man. You know what I mean? A lot of people live over here now, so I really can't run the whole game down like I want to. But if y'all see this house next door right here, this used to be the dope house. This right next door to my house. I live where this garage is. The drug dealers live right here. I ain't gonna mention their names. We're gonna keep them anonymous. But when I was younger, the homie Mario, you know what I mean? The nigga got killed in this yard, man, when I was about 6. That was my first time really experiencing death like that, you know what I mean? Somebody got killed right here in my yard, man. This neighborhood full of history, man. I ain't even been over here in a minute, you know what I'm saying? Y'all wanna walk with me, we can walk and chop it up, man. I'll show y'all what's up. This my block right here. This Crittenden Avenue, man. You know what I mean? They go to Fairgrounds right there. You know what I mean? When I was kids, we used to park cars in these lots right here, $5 parking, you know what I mean? We eat about $500 a day. But since we left, the fair done took over all these lots, and now can't nobody park on them, you know what I mean? People got to fighting over them lots. We used to sleep on the lots and everything, wake up early in the morning and get that money, you hear me? This is my block, 42nd Street, baby, Lil David, man. Rock with me. Got in a lot of fights all up and down this street, man. That's where Lionel and Kristen them live, Lionel and Donnie. That's my house, the fourth house from the corner, you know what I mean? A lot of people that died around here, man. Lionel, Donnie, you know what I'm saying? I could take y'all to the spots. All I see is destruction around here, man. I mean, that's where they used to sell dope at in this house right here, this yellow, little brown double. This is where I used to live right here. Had a basketball court right here. We used to hoop all day and night, you know what I'm saying? That's where OG passed away right there, man. The street used to be rolling. We had a wino named Wine D out here. He used to be singing all night, dancing all night. drunk in the streets, you know what I mean? Playing high go, get it around here, all that, you know what I mean? It's the ghetto, baby, I love it. My nigga Lil Randy used to live right here, man. Him and his whole family own this whole strip, you know what I'm saying? When I was kids, we used to go to the little church place. The church bus used to pick us up like every Wednesday, Sunday, you know what I mean? Take us to church. They give us candy, food, teach us about the Bible, you know what I mean? Let us play basketball and everything. But yeah, my partner live right here. He just recently got killed right here, man, in front of his house. You know what I'm saying? They killed my nigga over here, man. I'm nothing over here, man. I'm nothing, man. Be a tree house right here, man. My partner Clayton used to live right here. And we used to play in this tree house with some females, you know what I mean? And I ain't gonna mention. But we used to play in this tree house and get freaky with some females, you know what I mean? But one day we heard gunshots. So we hopped out and we ran over here, man. Coming from this area, you feel me? So we ran over here to the Waldo. This the Waldo, you know what I mean? Y'all know where the fuck y'all at. The Waldo. When we got over here, we sees our big homie Pax laying on the ground with holes in his chest and blood squirting out like a water faucet, you know what I mean? That was my first time really walking up on a dead body, you know what I mean? We was about 11 or 12, you dig? I ain't been the same ever since, man. Right here on the Waldo block. He was laying right here by that red car. On this side of the street, though, probably behind that red van, laying in the street dead, man. They killed my OG, man. This in the 90s. This back in the 90s, you hear me? My nigga Josh and his brother, them, they used to live right here back in the day. Feel me? Last time I heard, he was just getting out the joint. Yeah, he just got out the penitentiary, my nigga Josh. That's my dude. The big homie Waldo used to stay in this White House right here on the corner. They used to rough us up when we was kids. You know, if you know me, I was always with my cousins. There's 3 of them. We was running around here wild, you know what I mean, like a wildfire. Big homie Waldo and pooping them, you know what I mean? Warming them. They used to all, you know what I mean, bully us. Waldo there right there. I found out he committed suicide, you know what I mean, a couple years back. That broke my heart, you feel me? We approaching Kingsley block now, 44th and Kingsley. That's where Baby Johnny used to live right here, the notorious Baby Johnny, man. They who used to sell dope in that house I was showing y'all when I was growing up, you feel me? Ah, man, it was crazy coming out the house growing up. You hear me? It's going down. Come on, follow me one time. Walk with me. We in my ghetto, baby. Town, Indianapolis, Indiana. We on the map, baby. We on the map. Let's do it right there. House right next to him. The White House with the brown gate. That's where my cousins lived at, you know what I mean? They got 3 of them, you know what I mean? They got life in the joint right now. I'm talking about centuries in the can, you dig? I was in the motherfucking courtroom when the judge sentenced them, you hear me? This the real talk right here, you know what I mean? Come on, man, free my cousins, man, free Baby Johnny. Matter of fact, Baby Johnny and the other twin, they in the same, you know what I mean, joint together. They shooting kites to me and everything all day. We this way though, we back this way. Show y'all another part of my ghetto. Yeah, we right here next to Wild Deezy house. Don't nobody live there right now. But right here on the Waldo, it used to be a garage right here where them cars parked. This is where Lieutenant used to live back in the day. I'm talking about early 90s. Man, I used to walk down the street. All you hear is dogs barking in that garage. Fighting, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm talking about we kids, but we already knew the Lieutenant was in that garage, you know what I mean? He was fighting a dog. This way before Michael Vick. It's just a way of life around here, baby. That's what we do. We fight, especially pit bulls. Walk with me for a little bit. Them brick houses all along this corner, all along this side right here, all them brick houses. You feel me? That's what we used to get it on that too. You dig? We used to be down here too. Baby Johnny and Big Man, then we used to be out down here getting it on. Come on, we walking to the village pantry, boy. The old dusty trail. Gonna hit the old dusty trail. Yeah, man, we approaching 46 in Crittenden right now. This is where the village pantry. This is where the village pantry at. This is where they found my OG big man dead. You know what I mean? They said they found him dead right here in the middle of the street. Some niggas came and hit him up with the chopper. You know what I mean? But it's all good though, cause we still out here in full effect. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep his name alive, keep the game alive. You dig what I'm saying? It's Lil David, baby. You dig my whole life story over here, man. Had a lot of times on here. Play ahead a lot. What's up with you, OG? All right now. We play ahead a lot. They've been through it all over here, man. This is what gave me the game. You feel me? But through it all. Oh, check that out. Through it all, baby. Shit, this is where the studio used to be. I'm talking about since back in the 90s, early 2000s. The studio used to be right there, that great building. That's where Sir Hart was.
Rap music producer Carlton Hart beat a murder rap last year and filed a civil lawsuit claiming false arrest against the city. That lawsuit is still pending, but Carlton Hart is now back in jail facing another separate murder.
Right here. You know what I'm saying? This is where I record that Cautions in My Area at, off the My Side of the Story album, you know, in 2008. This was where Sir Hart was at. You come through this door right here, and he was in there, you know what I mean? He had a legit, like, a major producer or something for the city. That was a major loss when we lost him. It's just terrible around here, man. You know what I mean? Just problems, compounding problems, man. I'm gonna take y'all down here on Evanston, where my nigga Brandon used to live. We got in a fight back in the day. You dig what I'm saying? Let me show y'all where he used to live at. That's just a Brandon house. That's not where Brandon used to live at. We going down to Brandon house, man. We going down to Brandon house. This is my ghetto, man. And my cousins, you know what I mean, who got life in prison right now in Brandon. We was playing football in this field, Tweet, you know what I mean? He was there. Everybody know the story, you know what I mean? We used to play football in this field right here. This is where me and Brandon got in a fight at because the nigga kept tripping. I told him if he tripped me again, we bumping, so he tripped me again. We got up and had our little skirmish or whatever. But then we got cool, and my cousin who was there ended up having a baby by his sister. He used to live in that that brownish, yellowish house right there on the corner, you know what I mean? That's where he used to live. He had a big brother. I heard him and his big brother just recently passed, man. You dig what I'm saying? So y'all get a inside look of the reality that I'm dealing with, and that's what's going on around here. And I'm losing a lot of people, man, a lot of loved ones from my childhood, man.
Yeah, but I'm gonna play.
Damn, man, we need to find a bando somewhere around this bitch. This looks like a nice bando right here. I used to fuck with a little bitch that lived here. Yeah, we in my hood right now, you know what I'm saying? It was one thing I can say about it, you know what I mean? There was a lot of poverty over here growing up, you know what I mean? We really didn't have much, you dig? Like in the wintertime, we had to use the stove to heat up our house, you know what I mean? Wasn't no gas or no heat in the crib, had to use the stove to heat up our house. You know what I mean? We went to the fair a lot. They had a lot of coke giveaways up there. Boy, we had so many roaches in our house, it ain't make no sense, boy. I'm telling you, roaches in your shoes, roaches on the spoon. You gotta wash, even when you wash the dishes, you gotta wash them again, boy. The roaches, clap your shoes off before you put them on. You gotta smack them together and flip them upside down, make sure there ain't no roaches in there, you know what I mean? Niggas down the street will come over your house and have roaches in their jacket. Now you got roaches, you know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Alcoholism is crazy around here too. As you can see, I got my joint right now. I'm just, as I look back on it, you know what I mean? I want to say that the cats older than us influenced us the wrong way and poisoned us, but in reality, they really gave us essential tools that we was gonna need to survive the strain. You know what I mean? A lot of times we ain't gonna have the things that we really want, you know what I mean? And even the things that we need, and you gotta go get it. They taught us how to be cunning, you know what I mean? How to be smooth, how to outthink the next person, and when all the chips fall down, just how to go take what you want and what you need. So, you know what I'm saying? So now you see me, you know what I mean? In the flesh, you see how I'm rocking. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all see how I'm coming. Y'all see my neighborhood. Y'all see what I've been through. You feel me? So y'all know my music is certified and it's legit. It's a whole struggle out here in Indianapolis, man. We need some national exposure. We coming up in here, you know what I mean? Record deal or something through here, man. We take care of each other, you feel me? We signing out.